Eine kleine Amerikaner.
Alright, episode 4, A Dark Secret, is over, and Otto Giftmacher is dead. As we see, we got 100% kills, secrets, and treasure for this entire episode. Finished it in 43 minutes and 28 seconds, and our code is NAP. Want to take a nap? Not yet. So, as you saw, episode 4 is probably, in my opinion, either the second or third hardest episode in the game. It's probably that or episode 2 is like one of those two. I can never figure out which one's which. It's probably a tie between those two. It's probably the second or third hardest in the game. It's definitely a step up in difficulty. The maps do increase in size. It takes a little more time to try to get through these, and most of these maps you can't just mow down these guards so easily. I mean, I did some of them in my Let's Plays. I mean, because you see, I can try to have a little fun, be a little bit risky in this game, but that's just how I play it. Yeah, and especially like in Floor 8, like that map took a little more time because of how it's structured and where the guards are located down all those mazes. Episode 4, Floor 10, you have to have more patience when trying to get through that with all the officers ducking back to that secret area and just fighting. But Floor 9, as we go over what we just went through in Floor 9, as we saw, it could be pretty easy or it could be pretty deadly. I think what they did here to spice this map up a little bit to make it hard, because in my opinion, Otto Giftmacher is probably the easiest boss to kill in the entire game. He doesn't have as big of a health pack as Dr. Shabs does, definitely not. And of course, the only thing that he shoots at you is a rocket launcher, and his rockets are pretty easy to dodge if you know where they are. As you saw, I got hit with one when I was just trying to stack up on health and ammo. But of course, what's the hardest part about this map though is that ambush right where the keys are. Probably one of the biggest ambushes in the game. If not one of them, the top one, definitely one of the top few. And of course, as I said earlier in the game, and in this episode, I said you would find out in Floor 9. I told you, in fact, that the amount of areas where the officers and the Schustoffels start to increase. And it's definitely happening. And I even told you in episode 3, once the officers start coming around, they're going to start appearing more and more. And we've arrived there. They are, the officers and the Schustoffels together is probably the deadliest combination in this game. Like, I mean, I would say it's more so than like, a mutant and like a Schustoffel maybe, because the mutants, like, they aren't as, like, quick moving around as the officers are, but of course with the shooting and firing, they are probably the deadliest in my opinion, the mutants. But the duo of the officers and the Schustoffels is deadly. And then of course, if you're not trying to play this map for 100%, you saw what I did there in that room. I got the keys that were like being guarded by the brown guard that sets them off, which is dumb. Why do they have him facing away from the main room? And then you have that secret area with the keys there. It's just like, oh, come on. I had to go through all of that just for that. But again, as I said, Otto Giftmacher is not really that hard to kill. He's probably the easiest boss in the entire game. You just have to avoid his rocket launcher. He doesn't have as big of a health pack as like Dr. Shabs would. So as long as you just dodge him and just keep stacking up if you have to, which you probably won't really have to if you're at full strength, you'll be just fine. But of course, as always, we have a story to go along with this game, so let's see what happens next. Mad Otto Giftmacher is dead. The twisted scientist behind the chemical war lies at your feet, but the fruits of his labor grow elsewhere.
The first wave of chemical war is already underway. In the heavily guarded fortress of Erlangen are the plans for the upcoming Giftkrieg, or Poison War. Find them and you'll know where to find General Fettgesset, leader of the deadly assault. The next adventure awaits, so don't wait. Start the next adventure and find those plans. Oh boy, we're getting to crunch time here. I mean, the story definitely gets a lot interesting, which I think is probably why they have episodes 4 to 6, which technically take place before episodes 1 to 3 come afterwards. So, yeah. But yeah, that's it for episode 4. Again, definitely a step up in difficulty. Definitely one of the tougher episodes in the game. We're on to move on to episode 5 now, and which is a little more on the easier side. The rooms in the next few maps, the maps are small and compact, but you'll see what I mean next. Until then, folks, I am the Club of the Man 1993, and I'll see you in episode 5, Trail of the Madman.